Let me just start recording. All right. So I'll start by saying, welcome back. I know a lot of you have missed me. All right. Now, this is for the sake of those that want to watch this video later on. And I know you have not really been active like I used to, but right now, guess what? Echo is active. So today we'll be looking, as usual, we'll be looking at the market. We'll look at Euro USD, GBP USD, maybe cryptocurrency, depending on how the time permits. And maybe let me write it down, EURGBP and other pairs. So let's start with, which one should we start with? GBP USD, Euro USD, which one? So meanwhile, this is just a breakdown of the trade I actually sent out, like, that was early this morning. I was like, sorry, I'll be looking here. I'm using two screens. So my camera is facing here. Screen is also here. So I'm using two screens. So projecting this screen. So this is just a breakdown of what happened in the market. Like I saw the market was ranging. So I was anticipating a buy around this area. But when I saw that price did not give me proper confirmation around here, I just knew that, okay, fine, we're heading to take out lows. So when we got to this point, price started ranging around this area in this schematic box. This is a schematic box. So price was just ranging around this area. At some point, I took a buy with my inner circle and my most of my mentees. I took a buy here. It went in little profit, then hit us out of the market. I was like, okay, everybody, calm down, calm down. So we relaxed a little bit. Price started buying. Came back down here. We saw a confirmation to buy. I bought a little bit, I guess, into this. I bought around here. Then I saw the way the market was going. I had to close because I knew that price was coming to hunt for this sell side liquidity. So I had to chill. And when the sell side liquidity was taken, then I placed the pending order here, which we bought. You guys would see it you see it on the channel there. When we got to this point, I said I'm not interested in the buys anymore, and I had to close. I told you guys to close. Then we took a sell. That was the sell we took that gave us 1:4.1 around this place. And we had to close. Also, now we took another pending order here when we saw that price already gave us another confirmation to take a buy. So price changed character around here, broke structure, and then we were waiting for proper confirmation, which is come back down into this fair value gap that price left. When price got into the fair value gap, we already had all our confluence put together and we had the confirmation. So seeing the fair value gap was just adding just little more ice to the cake or icing to the cake. So, and obviously you can see how the market actually went. It gave us 1:15.6. So now moving into today's business, that will be, let's say GBPJPY and GBPUSD. So GBPUSD has been bullish, or rather bearish, but then short term, okay, it's just doing what we anticipated. So actually, I analyzed this thing yesterday, but I didn't take it. I didn't take the trade because I didn't see a proper confirmation, and also I wanted price to just do its thing. And today being Monday, I don't trade on every Monday. I just trade once in a while. So when we actually saw this, we've been bearish on GBPUSD. We've been really bearish on GBP on this pair, GBPUSD. So price change character around here. Give us a change of character. This is why I'm looking for a sell. Give us a change of character. Sold up to sweep out liquidity of those that were selling from last week around here. That's those guys selling from here. Swept out trendline liquidity. So price swept out trendline liquidity, leaving us with an inducement. And that is why we're seeing this sell, the decline. So furthermore, we're actually still going to go down for GBP USD. Well, I didn't take this trade. Reason because I don't like my stop loss to be very big. This is a 25 pip stop loss, and I didn't get proper confirmation. That is why I didn't also take it. So I still expect price to still go lower on this pair. I still expect price to still go lower because we are already swept out trendline liquidity. And so what will I be? Where would I want to enter this market from? Probably a little push to the upside a little bit. A little push to the upside. Just consolidate to the upside. Give us this. And we continue selling. Sorry. So now GBP USD and Euro USD, they actually move they have a lot of similarities and they move almost in the same pattern. Just that most times GBP USD is a little bit faster, and in most cases also Euro USD is also just faster, vice versa. So most times you might see the move here already happening, and on Euro USD, you'd actually see it trying to form that move already. So you just take notes of this whole thing. Gold. You can see you put in gold. If I'm being fair, the last analysis I had on gold, I was saying I was expecting us to go to 3,000. Currently, we're around 3,000, 3,024. So at some point, gold even went to almost 3,060 before we had this decline to the downside. So what am I expecting gold to do? Yeah, gold is bullish. Now, why is gold bullish? For several reasons. Gold, people see gold as an asset where they save their money, secure their money as safe haven. So obviously, when there's chaos around the world or when there's probably economic meltdown around the world, people look for places to just save their money and keep it safe, rather. So if you put it in cryptocurrency is too volatile and too risky for you to be putting in a huge amount of money like that just to risk. In the next few minutes, you might be seeing your $1 million just tanking down to 50 cents, right? So what's the best thing you just do? Save it in assets like gold, metals. So on this end, I won't lie, I'm not seeing a clear entry for gold. I'm not seeing a clear entry for gold. So, but then a little push to the downside just to sweep our liquidity a little bit. And to sweep our liquidity a little bit, then we continue buying. So if I'll call this, let me see. This is going to be our daily high, right? Although this daily high, it's not been, okay. This is going to be our daily high. So, and this will be our low. Okay, so this is going to be our low. So, you know, you have an effect when you open the drop down, it comes black and a little bit dark away. So, okay, let me see. This is going to be our daily low. Now we've spotted out our daily high and our daily low. So how do we attack this market, or how do I approach it rather? So for me, sorry. Number two, on the business side, you need to revert the -10 back to the arrow up. So like I was saying, one example here. At this point, we've seen that price has given us a change of character. Now, you guys will call how did I know? Why am I not calling it a break of structure? Now, I have a video where I differentiated between break of structure and change of character. You can actually search for it, or you see the video link on the Telegram channel. You can just go and sharply watch it. So this is a change of character. Now, once price has given us a change of character, the next thing we need to see is a break of structure, because to give us stronger confirmation that price is also price is also going to play just the way we want. So on the 4 hours, you guys can see that, okay, we have something like a resistance point here that price actually just, many people can call this an order block. You're not wrong if you call it that, but I don't trade this kind of order blocks. Actually, I don't trade this kind of order blocks. So, but I mean, on some brokers, this is a proper order block, right? So, depending on the broker you're using. So, for me, we've seen that our price is currently around this resistance point. Let's scale it down to the 1 hour time frame. Now, you see the price, if you check it, price has given us high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is a relative equal. A relative equal, right? So this now has given us another sign that price might still go a little bit lower. A little bit lower. So now if we're to target this thing, we'll be looking for to see price either take out this guy or continue to buy, but let's just see. Well, first of all, we'll be looking to take out this low. Take out this low. It's okay. Okay, if we go down to the 30 minutes time frame, I guess there should be a sell order block around here, which I feel will not hold. That should be one of the time frames. Either there should be another block, either on the 15 minutes time frame, but let's just see the 30 minutes first of all. So right now we can see that, okay, price is actually still selling. Currently, okay, why is this notification coming up? Nothing is really, okay, see, here comes the order block on the 15 minutes time frame. Now this is why I don't trade every other block. This other block won't hold. Obviously, you can see it. So for people that have seen this thing, they might want to start buying and say, okay, price will just start buying all back. They might call this the order block that wants to push price back up, but I don't see it because this won't hold. There's a lot of liquidity resting around this area. If you check it very well, trendline liquidity playing out. You look at it very well also. You see it also playing out like that. So for me, what am I expecting? I'm expecting to see price, in all honesty, go back to around 329.10. I'm expecting price to come back up 329.10. Sorry. 329.10. Okay. So this would be, if we should do this stop loss is still big. This should be 53 pips stop loss. That is still big. So for me, I won't want to take this trade. I want price to even come up, even if at this point I'll be comfortable taking the sell. So even if I want to take this trade around here, I'm still comfortable, but around this area is ideal to take this trade. But if price should come up to this point, it is still fine. But taking this trade at this point, no, because the stop loss is too big. Okay, if you're just joining, you can just put it in the chat box. I was not recording all these things all along. I was not recording it. Well, okay. Just a quick one. We'll take this guy, 15 pip stop loss, target 1:3 at least. And even if price decides to come up to this point and sell off, still not bad, would wait. So we're not risking so much. We can risk at least 1%, or depending on your account size, actually, you can just choose to risk this guy and let's take it. So for me, I'll be taking this guy right now. So I'll set a pending order. For those of you that are just joining for the first time, uh, this is Echo. I use pending orders to move the market. So this will be Euro GBP. Going to be set to the pending order. So 0.8. Can you guys see my screen? I had to project it so you guys can see it. 0.8375. For weeks, 15 pips, that's 83900. 83900. Okay. So I'll be using standard lot on this. I'm not risking so much, so comfortable taking my profit at 1:3. Okay. For those of you just joining, you can, if you want me to analyze any pair for you, you can just put it in the chat box. So let's get right into it. So, uh, so I've placed my pending order. Let's just see how this will play out. Let's still look at our gold and let's see what gold is doing. Let's see what gold is doing. Okay, gold just got gold got to our area of interest, but it didn't trigger. But then still chilling. So most likely price might come up to this point and still sell. But yeah, let's see. Let me see what you guys are saying on the chat box. I was not recording this live session since, but I mean, you got okay. USDJPY. Okay, USDJPY. Okay. So okay. Out. Okay. So if you're looking at this guy like this, some weird reasons, I'm bullish, right? Bullish. This will have to. I'll have to look at USD card after this guy because I want to confirm something. So on the daily, we've seen that price. Okay, let's start with the weekly. This is our previous weekly high that was taken. So we have our weekly low. We have our weekly low now. And we have our weekly low, which is this. And so now we've spotted our weekly low. What do we do next? Weekly high, this would be it. So at this point, we have more like a resistance area, right? That's the supply. that I see and I feel that price will actually break and go into it. But let's watch out. So now we've spotted out all of these guys. Now we'll go down to the daily. This is a daily low. Now this daily low is very interesting because it swept out, took out sell side liquidity first of all before it did what it did. So at this point, we'll have a sell side liquidity sweep. Sell side liquidity that was taken out. So for me, okay, so this is our daily low. So how do I approach this market? Do I approach it? So now let's go down to, obviously this guy that is around here is going to be taken out. We have liquidity around here. I look to see being taken out. Liquidity around here. So I'm waiting for this guy to get swept out. So good. So now, for those people that want to take, that want to start buying or don't buy immediately. Now, most people will start selling at this point because they've seen this thing and they will call it another block. Are they wrong? No, they are not wrong. But then people fail to understand that it's not every other block you see because the current candle needs to sweep out and needs to engulf the previous doesn't mean it's a valid order block, right? Because the current has engulfed this one doesn't mean it's a valid order block. We don't trade every order block we see. Now, one of the mantras for this year, for those of you just joining me, we trade what we see and not what we feel. We trade what we see and not what we feel. Because I've seen this thing now doesn't mean, or because I feel now price has gotten any other block. Once price gets to another block, it starts selling, it starts buying. I would now want to start selling at this point. This is why most people lose their account, where they are trading with their feelings and not what they're seeing. So for me, I want to see price even sweep out this liquidity, come back down to this area, and continue buying. I want to see price sweep out liquidity first, right? So for me, I want to place a pending order around 149.18, right? Why am I placing it here? This place is too obvious. We have a fair value gap around here. We have a fair value gap around here that I want to see us take out, right? I want to see us take out the fair value gap around here. So now, a lot of people that want to start buying and selling at the fair value gap. So for price, I want to see price just come back down to sweep our liquidity properly. So for me, 149.18, right? 149. So around here, 149.18. Comfortable taking this trade here. But now, stop loss will be too big. So that's why I'm not going to place a pending order immediately. So when price comes back down to this area, let's say like this, I wait for my confirmation. Once I get my confirmation, then I can start buying immediately or doing what the market. I'm not doing what I feel, like I said. I'm doing what I see. If price should get to that point and give me a sign that it's going to sell, we jump on the sell. But for me, I'm waiting to see price buy up. Waiting to see price buy up. This is going to be a very long week. It's going to be a very long week because price should come back down and boom. And what do we have? In the chat box, what am I seeing? Any new message? Okay. You can actually still put in your messages if you like, whatever pair you want me to analyze for you. Whatever pair you want me to analyze for you, just put it in the chat box. Just put it in the chat box. Waiting. I'm waiting for you guys. What other market? Okay, USD card. Let's see what USD card to say. Okay. So USD card. I didn't take this trade because I didn't get a confirmation, and I hate using big stop loss. Only if I'm trying to swing a trade. So if I'm swinging it like probably for days, for weeks or something, I might use 30 pips or whatever, so I don't get stopped out by spread. So obviously I was expecting to see us sell, and price got to this point. So I'll need to take this off. I guess, yeah, we lost this trade because we're selling too early. I was trying to sell before. You can see what I said here. That I want to see price sell off right around this point. So I was expecting us to just, once we get into these points like this, start selling into this point, then maybe buy to sweep out liquidity and continue this thing. But now this particular one did not play out. So I was waiting. I was being skeptical around here because I had a lot of confidence as to why I don't want to start selling here too early. But then, just a quick one. Price has given us high, low, change of character, like what I showed you before, break of structure. Now we've seen another high that has been formed, right? Another high has been formed, and currently we look forward to take out this daily low into this area. Look forward to take out this daily low into this area. So that's what me I'm anticipating. Take out this low into this area. So USDCHF, sorry, USDCHF should be buying, right? Okay, price is still playing around with us. Now I explained this thing, I sent out this thing uh, on the channel, and I said I was expecting to see price. We are bearish overall. I explained it well. All these buys, when you see us trying to buy, we're only buying short term, like to sweep out liquidity with the market. You want to be trading alongside with these guys that make the market. You don't want to be trading against them. You want to be trading with them. So for me, I'm anticipating to see this. This is price already gave us an equal here. Price already gave us an equal here. And we currently want to see price. At this point, we're expecting to see price come back down, which I said I want to use here. And we started buying, right? This is just very little. This is still very little. Price is playing around our entry. And that's because today is Monday. You get a lot of people don't trade on Mondays. I don't trade on every Monday, only if I see the market giving me clear sign. Because Monday, most times, the market tends to sweep out liquidity from what happened, like, let's say, the previous days, that's the weekend. So I don't really trade every Monday. So yeah, okay. Before we end this live session, any other questions, any other thing you want me to analyze? Any other thing? So, okay, I like to do something for the fact that we we actually don't have any other questions or pairs you want us to analyze. I can see we have few new people, and I want to start by saying thank you for joining this live session. I want to give a shout out to, I always do it. I always do it. I like giving a shout out to people that joined the live session. To those that left, I can't really remember everybody that left. And I mean, maybe as a result of having bad network For those people still here, we have our lady in the house, Lady B. All right, Lady B. I need to give you guys drum rolls and everything. All right, so I want to give a big shout out to Lady B for joining. I want to give a big shout out to Amadi. I want to give a big shout out to where's the other guy? He just left. Okay. So everybody that watched this video or that joined this live session, I want to give a big shout out to you guys. You guys actually make me want to do more. Consistent, far from being a consistent, profitable trader, the effort I see, for the fact you guys always give me ginger to just come up here and do more things for you guys. I really appreciate it. And trust me, we'll be having more of our live sessions. Echo is active. This time around, I'm on my chat back and I try as much as possible to be consistent with the live sessions and I'll mingle it into my whole business. So with that being said, thank you all once again for joining this live session. As I already know, guys, Echo is active.